So hello and welcome to the video. I recently spent a week on Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas, and like most YouTubers, I wanted to make a video about the ship itself. But everyone makes a ship tour video, so I'm going to mix it up a bit by showing you a day in the life of the Anthem of the Seas. I did something similar after a recent cruise on the Celebrity Silhouette, and that video did quite well, so hopefully this one will too. So if that sounds interesting, stick around! Hi, I'm Matt. Over the last 25 years I've travelled a lot. I've lived in 5 countries on 4 continents. I've flown over 1.3 million miles. I've visited over 100 countries, every American state, but I'm nowhere near done. So hit subscribe to see where I go next and perhaps get some inspiration for your next trip. So as before, let's pretend it's a sea day and you have a full day of activities ahead of you. Breakfast will usually be the first stop, and you have 3 main choices. Most people head to the buffet, where a veritable bounty of breakfast options will be presented. Healthy and not so healthy options are available, including the essential and very British brown sauce. The main dining room is also a good option if you're looking for something a little more formal, or if you prefer a breakfast that is cooked to order. Room service can be ordered, and a continental breakfast will be delivered for no charge. After breakfast, and after an appropriate wait to let your food go down, perhaps it's pool time. The Anthem has excellent outdoor pool facilities, although it's fair to say that there were times when it was not wildly popular in the drizzly North Sea in September. Spare a thought for the Filipino lifeguards facing an 8-hour shift, standing in the rain, wearing all of their clothes, with no one in the pools. I did get this footage on another day when it was possible to sit outside. Pool blankets are available alongside the pool towels. There were a couple of 100 kids aboard my cruise, and they seemed to enjoy the facilities, notably this pool where the water circulated, creating a slightly frenetic, lazy river effect. If that's all a bit too brisk for you, the Anthem has a really nice solarium area. Nice and large. I've found myself in the solarium on Caribbean cruises where it is too hot on the main deck, and it was great on this cruise when it was quite Baltic outside. A cascading pool arrangement with plenty of pool loungers. The ship was around 30% full on this cruise, so it will get crowded on fuller cruises, but it became my go-to hangout spot during the day. A few jacuzzis round and about too. Another hard day creating content for you, dear viewer. Royal Caribbean's larger ships differentiate themselves by offering attractions other cruise lines don't. I talk a lot more about what differentiates Royal Caribbean in this video, so check that out. So you've got your cosy on, perhaps try the Flow Rider surfing simulator. You do need to book a slot, and it may cost a few dollars, but if that's your thing, it's a great distraction, and it's also good fun to watch for a while. It's not as easy as some of the riders make it look. Before long, and it will be lunchtime. The same 3 main options: room service, the buffet and the main dining room, and on sea days some of the speciality restaurants will open. As the ship is so large, the Anthem splits the main dining facility into 4 individually themed restaurants. They offer the same menu, but aesthetically it does mix the experience up a little. This was the American Icon Grill, but I ate mostly in the Silk restaurant next door. Pretty good food too, although my main that lunchtime was a little bread heavy. Lunch also brings a couple of new options into play. Outside the 270 venue is a very pleasant cafe where you can get a soup, a salad or a sandwich. Or, as you're on a cruise, you can get all 3. Sorrento's is an Italian concept that is open for much of the day. Surprisingly good pizzas here, and it's the last venue to close each night, so the slight greasiness of the pizza works particularly well if your body is processing some alcohol. A final well-hidden option is the Doghouse, a hot dog concept tucked away at the back of the Seaplex facility on deck 15 aft. This is a multi-sport area which offers lots of different bookable activities throughout the day, including dodgem car sessions. As is the case with most cruise ships, there is no risk of starvation on the Anthem. Right, afternoon. You could of course go back to the pool and get stuck into the drinks package you mortgaged your house to buy. All pools have bars located conveniently close by, with plenty of waiters if you're disinclined to leave your loungers. But perhaps you'll prefer to enjoy some of the other attractions on board. There's a skydiving simulator called the iFly, which people really seemed to enjoy. Another attraction you can spend some time just watching. You can climb and or fall off the climbing wall, or you can stand and admire an enormous giraffe. You can also enjoy the North Star, which is a pod on an arm that, well, a picture says 1,000 words, and you can see what it does here. Some of these attractions require an additional payment and will require booking. A top tip is that spending some time very early on in your cruise planning your activities will pay dividends. On this cruise I actually spent part of an afternoon in the gym filming, and I was there for perhaps 3 minutes total, but I can say that I went to the gym. There's a famous Aussie song about a pub with no beer, and you can simulate that general concept by visiting the Anthem's library, which currently is a library with no books. Early evening comes around, and drinks package or not, it may well be time for a snifter. There are plenty of options, so forgive me for moving quickly here. Bolero's is a Latin-themed venue which regularly featured a Latin band, who were excellent, albeit a little over-amplified. Or try Vintages, a wine bar featuring some very interesting wines, many of which are not included in the beverage package, so if you go there it probably won't matter if you bought the package or not. Cheers! Proof I do make an effort on formal nights. Another option is the pub, an English-style boozer. I say English-style as the floor was nowhere near sticky enough to be a true English pub. And finally, for now at least, there's the Bionic Bar. This could be accused of being gimmicky, but a robot will prepare your drink for you. As long as you order a drink that's in your drinks package, there's no extra charge for this, and it was very entertaining, not least because it kept going wrong. For my drink, the lemon missed the cup, and the end product was almost completely undrinkable. Great entertainment though. If you're not drinking, you can still enjoy the Royal Esplanade, which is an open area in the centre of the ship off which the shopping and several of the entertainment venues are located. It's quite a big ship, and there are quite a lot of shops and boutiques to explore. Dinner time! The usual suspects are waiting for you, including the buffet in the main dining room, but the speciality venues may win your business, albeit for a fee. There's 4 headline options. Despite having gone bankrupt in the UK, Jamie's Italian is still alive and kicking on Royal Caribbean ships, as well as operating under franchise in global hotspots such as Dublin, Doha and Delhi. Izumi is a Japanese concept, and Chop's Grill is a steakhouse, although I seem to have failed to get any footage of it. And finally, and most creatively, Wonderland is an Alice in Wonderland inspired venue that offers some really creative food in a really creative environment. With dinner done, it's time for some entertainment. Here's where the Anthem really excels. The main theatre is the venue for production shows and guest headliners. Once again, investing some time in booking seats will pay off when the cruise is busy. The 270 venue is at the complete opposite end of the ship and hosts smaller performances at night as well as movies during the day. It also hosts spectacular shows built around the amazing technology available to the venue. Royal Caribbean doesn't allow you to film these, so you'll have to trust me that they are very spectacular, even if the high volumes and powerful strobing may not suit everyone. For live music, you have 2 main choices. The music hall is a cleverly designed 2-deck venue for live music. Despite my cruise being thinly passengered, shall we say, this venue was always really busy, which is a sign of how good it was. The same can be said for my absolute favourite venue, the Schooner Bar. A great venue with a great pianist, and I can't think of any venue I'd rather be in on a cruise ship. And finally, you can try your luck in the casino. On the Anthem it's a little hidden away on deck 3, but it was quite large and it was pleasantly busy. It's a big ship and I didn't cover everything. Notably, I missed out the spa, where all manner of pampering experiences are available. I was also deemed too old to join the kids club, and I failed to get any footage at all of the Johnny Rockets burger joint. And I didn't pay enough for my cabin to get access to the suite-only coastal kitchen venue. Did I mention it's a big ship? So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're new and leave this video a like. It really does help YouTube work out which videos are good and which ones aren't. And also leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm still replying to all of them. If you'd like to see a more opinion-based review of my time on the Anthem, perhaps check out this video. And if you'd like to see a very similar video about a day in the life of the celebrity Silhouette, you can find that here. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.